building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we burn the wall. It's building time. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Building Time. This is the show where me and Stampy Cat need to build in time on a Friday. Yay!
On a Friday. Hello, Squid.
Hello, mate. How you doing? You
Mr.
good?
Nugget Pants. I'm doing lovely today. I was actually thinking earlier.
Really? That's dangerous. Don't do that.
Yeah. I stopped quickly. Anyway, right, so
Start to
building time. What did we have to build last week, Squid? I've forgotten.
So last week we had to build some ancient buildings, I believe it was. Was it ancient buildings? Yeah, ancient buildings. So I built the Colosseum, and Stampy built an ice rink that was Stonehenge.
Don't say it like that. Don't make it sound like it's silly. It wasn't silly. It made sense.
Okay, yeah, it made sense. So the votes are in, Stamps, and you got 25,000 votes, and I got 35,000 votes. Whee!
Nice.
So,
it wasn't even close. I liked mine.
It turns out
ice skating
that
ring.
me saying ice rink kind of made sense with the votes. Kind of. People
What do you
obviously
mean?
didn't think. Well, because I laughed because I said I built Colosseum and you built an ice rink, and you
Well,
said
no,
don't
I
laugh.
built a
I think
stone-
other people must have thought the same.
I liked my Stonehenge. Okay, I'm going to keep saying it because every time I say it, it sounds sillier than the last time. So I'm going to stop saying it. But congratulations, Squid Nugget. That is another block on your podium. It wasn't even close. But you know what? They were ancient buildings. It's old news. We are looking forward to this week's new topic, which has been suggested by someone.
I thought you were going to pull it then. I was like, don't do it yet. I'm still flying.
I thought that. I was just going to scare you. And I'm going to reveal the answer soon.
Oh, you've got to look at my beautiful body as well while you build today. Look, you've got three of them watching you.
Oh, no. Why? The reason I decided that we should have a wall between us is so I didn't have to look at you.
Yeah.
And now I can see a giant you there. And I can see your podium there, which is just looking down over me.
You.
There's another little square. How many times have you just built yourself in this series, Squid?
Look at my side. Ah. This is
Right,
nice.
I'm gonna build a little me watching you down here then. Right. We go like this. I'll build a little Stampy Cat watching you then.
All right, let's see how this goes.
It's gonna look good. That's
yeah.
what it is. Then let's give myself some eyes. I know what to do for the eyes.
Yeah.
I'll do
Brilliant.
Yep. Yeah. And I'll have green lily pad eyes. Like that. I'll be kind of winky. I'll do it like that. Oh, this looks good. Look at this. There we go. And then, can I count this as my build for this week rather than whatever I actually build?
Yeah, that's fine. Fine by me.
There we go. You can have that staring at you. It's gone cross-eyed. Look.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, let's actually reveal what we're building this week.
Forgot about that.
Right, so we're building a Fairytale by Comic Cat 199. A fairy tale. Okay.
A fairy tale. Ooh. Okay. So I guess we could either do an actual fairy tale, or we could kind of just do kind of fairy tale style, I guess.
A fairy tale. Okay.
A fairy tale.
Okay. Yeah? Right. This
Stop
is
delaying
so
to
not
think,
me.
even
This
though
is
I
so
want to
not
do it
me.
as well.
This is so not me. Okay.
We're
all right.
supposed to build immediately.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. We will
right.
begin in 3, 2, 1,
1,
and go. All right then, let's build a fairy tale. What should I build? I'm gonna build like a I could do like a fairy tale woods, I guess, and then yeah, I don't want to do a specific fairy tale. I'd rather just play around and do my own thing. So let's do. There's often castles in fairy tales. So we'll do a little castle, and then I'll do like a mushroom woods, I guess, possibly. I don't know. We'll play around and we'll see what ends up happening. So let's do a little castle down here. We can maybe do a gingerbread house. And I know that's from Hansel and Gretel, but that's just a very traditional fairy tale thing. So this is my tiny little castle. Everything's going to be tiny. It's going to be my little tiny fairy tale land. That's what I'm going to be building. So this is the castle here. We can do the castle gate. We can have a little courtyard in the middle. So I'm just going to do a bunch of kind of tiny stereotypical fairy tale things. Or we could do do like a witch's hut as well. That would be quite a good thing to add in. So I could add one of them in and just fit as much stuff in here as we can. So rather than just doing one big, particularly good-looking thing, I'm just going to do a bunch of small, rubbish-looking things. That's the plan for this. So that's the castle gate here. These are supposed to be kind of like the towers. If I kind of go up like this and then up like that, that kind of looks like it. It's really small to make something actually look like a castle when you're doing it as tiny as I'm doing it, but I think you'll be able to look at it and at least get the idea of what it is supposed to be. Well, let's kind of do it like that, and then like that and that maybe? I don't know. We'll just play around with it and see how it ends up looking best. So we go up here like this, and so I can't spend long on each individual thing, because if I'm going to do bunches, like a bunch of little things, the only way I'm going to be able to make that work is if every single little thing that I build kind of ends up being like done really quick, because otherwise I'm just going to have a bunch of little rubbish things and, you know, just run out of time really quick. So I need to just keep building. So there we go. There is my castle that I've built. Of course, if I have more time at the end, I'll add more decoration to it. But for now, there's my castle. It's quite big, actually, considering how small of an area I have. So let's go and do let's do the gingerbread house next, because the gingerbread house, that's going to be good fun. So, of course, it's going to be made out of gingerbread. I think I'm just going to build the outside of it like this, at first, and then go and add all of the extra little details in afterwards. Actually, just go a little bit closer to the edge, and then I can just do it all kind of brown as if it's all gingerbread, of course, and then I can do white for icing on the top. And oh no! I've just realized I didn't start my timer. Let me set my timer to, I think I've probably been doing for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to say, oh no, I just set my timer for 10 seconds. Let me set a timer for 10 minutes, and then that'll give me a rough idea. But I'll keep building until Squid tells me we're done. Normally Squid does this. Normally Squid forgets to do his timer, but this week it was my turn to forget to do the timer. My bad. Oh well, let's keep going. So we can now go and do the icing going like this to make a pointy roof. And then I want to just add more color to it. I want to pretend that there's a bunch of candy and stuff kind of stuck in the walls, and to do it like that. And then what else did I say? I said, oh yeah, a witch's hut as well is something that I wanted to add in. Maybe like a magic wishing well could be quite a good thing to do. Maybe something to do with fairies. I think of fairies when I think of fairy tales. Well, it's in the name, isn't it? What a stupid thing to say. I think of fairies when I hear fairy tales. So yeah, something to do with fairies would be a smart idea as well. So wishing well, something to do with fairies, and then what else did I say? Oh yeah, then just the well, I guess the fairies could live in like the little mushroom house. That could be the fairies' contribution to the fairy tales. So for now, let's go like this here. And oh, it's going to go to a perfect point in the middle as well. So that's very handy. I have spent once again way too long building one specific thing, but I think it's going to be worth it. I think I'm going to have time to definitely at least fill this area, even if I don't have time to add a huge amount of detail to every single thing that I build. So let's go and add in the windows. So we're going to have colorful windows. So let's have pink and lime green windows. It's going to look a little bit ghastly, but it's supposed to be colorful like that. Oh, that looks good. That actually looks really good, doesn't it? And then we want to add little bits of color. So what I think I should do is add item frames, and then I guess I could add different dyes into the item frames, and then these can kind of be as if they're like the little bits of candy. Oh, that looks good, because the item frames are almost the same color as the walls themselves, so it fits in really nicely. So let's just go and spread all of these around the outside in kind of random places, as if there's just giant bits of candy sticking out. I should probably just go and throw all of the item frames down, and then just go around and add the different dyes in. I probably should have added a bit of a better variety of these, but it really does not matter too much for this. So there we go. Here is the outside pretty much done. I of course want to add a door on, and then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the house for now empty, and then once again, if I have time, I'll come back and start adding a bit more decoration to it. So right then, next thing, let's do the wishing well, because that's going to be a pretty easy one to do. We can do that in the corner down here. So I'm going to kind of go like this, and this. That should be a good size. Let's just dig down as far down as we can go. Now we can't dig down very fast. It's not going to be a very deep wishing well, but we could add like a bunch of glowstone at the bottom of it, kind of like the one I did in my lovely world. If you saw that, just to to make it look like it's glowing, like you look down and it's all magical at the bottom down there. So let's go and add some glowstone in and throw that there. Then we can add the water in, otherwise it won't be much of a well. And let's do it on this level here, so it's still not much of a well anyway. But I guess we can do the water up to the top, because otherwise it looks kind of sillily shallow. And then let's kind of do a like a little roof above the well, just to make it look better, because otherwise it just looks like nothing really right now. It just looks like a bit of a mess. So let's go and just have some fence poles coming up either side here. Then we leave the other sides at the front. It'd be good to make it as if there's like a little bucket hanging down or something, as if that's how people are gathering things from the well. But we'll see if we can kind of find a good place to fit that in. But let's, for now, just go like this, and then the same on the other side. This is actually kind of turning really similar to the one I built in my lovely world. I didn't intend that. I guess that it's just the same thing. It's just another wishing well. So I guess that does make sense. And we can go and throw some half slabs on the top here. And can I do a bucket hanging down? Maybe if I do iron bars hanging down like this, and then, because they're not going to link up with the fences, as if there's like a bucket hanging down from the top, because I could put an item frame on that and then put a bucket in that. That could be okay, couldn't it? So let's get the item frame. Let's go and grab the bucket of water. And then there we go. There is my wishing well. And then the witch's tower. I don't know if I can have time for the witch's tower. Let's just go and decorate now for the rest of the time we have. So I want to grow some big mushrooms. So where are mushrooms in food? No, are they in like brewing? No, miscellaneous? Where are mushrooms? Decorations? Is that what they're in? I think there must be decorations. Yeah, here we go. Here are the mushrooms. Let's only do the nice mushrooms. I don't want to do the brown mushrooms. These ones look much more fairy tale like. And oh no, it's too bright to plant the mushrooms. So I'm going to have to kind of build a bit of a roof over the area, and then put the mushrooms down underneath this roof, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do them. That's one of the annoying things about these mushrooms, that if it's too bright, then you just simply can't grow them. But this is going to still be much quicker than having to build them all by scratch. And oh no, it's still not letting me place them. Could I just set it to nighttime for a second just so I could place it down? It really confused Squid in terms of what's going on. And oh no, this is taking too long. This is taking way too long, and I don't know how much time I have left. My timer says about 4 minutes. You can see the accurate time on your screen, so you know how long I have left, but I have no idea. But there we go. I was able to build one mushroom down there, and let's just try and do at least one more mushroom, shall we? And then we can just add some trees in, which I can grow in the day. And I want to make sure I have time to get rid of this horrible roof of cobblestone, because if I ran out of time and then this horrible roof of cobblestone still here, then that is going to be absolutely awful. So I want to do one a little bit more closer to the edge here. I got to feel like the entire area in. If you leave any gaps, it kind of lets too much light in. So let's try and place this down here. There we go. This one should be fine. Please grow. Please grow. Oh no, I just grew a bunch of flowers. I mean, that looks good. And oh no, I got stuck inside of it. Let's dig my way out so we don't destroy the mushroom. And let's get rid of this cobblestone straight away. Because as I said, if this ends up being stuck here, then that is going to absolutely ruin my little fairy tale scene. So even though I'm not going to have time to do the witch's tower, I got my wishing well. I got my little fairy forest, and I got my gingerbread house and the castle. I think that's a nice mixture of things. And then I can go and put bone meal all over the ground just to get grass everywhere. I can maybe put down a bunch of flowers and maybe light the place up. Maybe do like a bunch of fairies just flying around these mushrooms will look quite good. Maybe just like little bits of glowstone, like kind of floating around the place, will look good. But for now, just because I don't have know how much time I have left, let's just go and start spreading around all of this grass and these flowers, because it really does just transform the place. Then let's grow some trees as well. I think birch trees might be the best ones to grow for now. So where are birch trees? Why am I forgetting where everything is all of the sudden? So let's go and put maybe just one of them down here like that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And then let's go and add in all of my fairies. So let's just do glowstone, and then we can go and do stained glass, I guess, for the wings. Kind of like how I did the golden snitcher a little bit, isn't it? I can go like this and go boom, boom, and then these are all of my tiny little fairies that are going to be flying over the fairy forest. There we go. This is going to be a beautiful fairy tale scene. Let's do one down here. We can do one flying around here as well. And it's going to look all good lit up at nighttime as well, especially because it's got the well all lit up as well, like the wishing well. You're going to be able to see like a glow coming from it. So let's go and put this down there like that, and maybe one more flying over the top here like this. Then I could maybe add like a path going through the area as well. I guess I could do. Let's do like a podzol path, shall we? I just like saying podzol, so that's that's the main reason I want to do this. I can never find podzol though. Here we go. So let's just kind of do like a path of podzol leading through the area, and this can kind of go to all of the main things. So this could be the main way people walk through the Fairytale forest that I've decided to build here. So this can go lead to the castle, then lead to the gingerbread house. I'm really getting scared because I know that time is going to end literally any second now. Well, I think it is. It's kind of hard to keep track of time when you're building, but I know time always goes quicker than you think it is. So I got to be ready at any second just to stop building as soon as Squid starts speaking to me. I can't believe I forgot to do my timer. It's so much more difficult because I might have had time to do the witch's tower, but I was just scared to start building anything else just because I just didn't know how much time I had left. So let's do this path to here, and I can do another path leading down here to the wishing well as well. Then I think the final thing I'm going to do is just go to add some more some more flowers and things around the place, just to make the whole place look nicer. So let's go for some of these bigger flowers, because these always kind of stand out quite a lot more than the smaller ones. And let's just kind of spread these randomly all over the place, and then we'll switch flowers and do the same for the other ones, just to make the whole place bright and colorful, because that's kind of what when you think of fairy tales. There's a lot of color, bright, happy stories. There's normally villains. They're actually, when you think about fairy tales, like a lot of the stories are actually quite scary and dark when you think about them, but that's not the style I'm going for my fairy tale. And then the other thing I guess I can start doing, if there is a little bit more time, is just to decorate inside the castle and inside the house. I don't know if I am going to have time to do that, but it won't really affect anything if I do try to do that, because it won't ruin anything on the outside. Like if I don't have time to finish building it, like you won't be able to see it from the outside anyway, so it shouldn't make too big of a difference. There's also a little patch where I missed the bone meal, which is annoying me, down by the wishing well. So let's go and fill in this area around here. Right, my timer has now finished, but I don't know how long I actually have left, so let's just keep going until Squid says we are done. So here is the inside of the gingerbread house. I guess the first thing to do is just to try and add some sort of a floor down. So let's do a gingerbread floor down here. Time's probably going to run out any second now, but let's see if we can get at least the floor filled in. Okay, got the floor filled in. We're still going. This makes it more nerve-wracking than it normally is, not knowing how much time we have left. So I guess we could put a painting on the wall. Might just add a little bit more decoration. So let's put a painting on the back wall there, and another one. Oh, okay, we want the exact same painting. There we got another painting there. Maybe we could put a little candy sofa down in the corner as well if we have time. We're still going. I'm getting really nervous now just because I have no idea how much time we have left. So there we go. There's a little sofa down here. Then we can maybe add a bookcase on this side over there. There we go. I was able to add a pretty nice amount of detail inside of the gingerbread house. So let's see if we can add anything inside of here. Can I place any armor stands down? Because that would be a great thing to put down if I can ever find where armor stands are. I don't know why I keep not being able to find anything. Normally I'm not too bad at finding things, but it'd be good to do like an armor statue, as if there's a knight in here. Okay, I can't find armor stands. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go and add a little bit more detail to the castle. Let's make it so these towers don't have giant holes going all the way down to the ground. And I'm getting worried. Hopefully Squid has done his timer. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Because if Squid's waiting for me to unmute my mic, then we're going to be building for a long time. Hopefully he has actually done his timer. He's not waiting for me. Wouldn't that be ridiculous, though? If we just kept both building for ages just because we were both waiting for the other person to unmute their mic. That may have happened. That may be what is happening right now. And if that is the case, then that is absolutely ridiculous, because this feels like more than 15 minutes. Maybe it's just me thinking that time's going quicker than it was, but this does feel like more than 15 minutes if you ask me. But I guess I'll just have to assume that Squid did right. Like, I don't want to stop building because I'm assuming that he's still building at the same time. He hasn't unmuted his mic and said anything to me, so I guess I'll keep going until he does. Oh. Hello, Squid Nugget.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I wasn't able to finish mine, so
okay.
It's not the best in the world. I'm just gonna say that before we reveal. Okay, it's pretty bad. So
okay, well, I didn't know. You could have kept building. I forgot to do my timer, Squid. So I was waiting for you, and so it's so difficult, isn't it, when you don't know how long you have left? And I kept thinking you were going to speak, and then you did it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll build a little bit more than a little bit more. So it's really nerve-wracking for me.
Oh, mate, this is the worst one. This is the worst, but it's funny, so it's fine. All right, let's burn the wall, mate. You ready?
Yeah, burn the wall.
Burn the wall.
Right, I've built with wall right next to the wall, so I'm gonna have to watch it for a little bit. I don't know why we always build the wall so close to the arena. It's just a fire hazard waiting to happen.
Oh man, you've dominated this one.
I think we did some quite similar things. Like,
no, yours looks so much. Look at mine. Mine's so empty.
Right, go. Let's do yours first then.
Okay,
why don't you
so
walk me through?
This is the story of an evil witch, right, that gets kidnapped. No, this is the story of a princess that gets kidnapped by an evil witch. So, all right, here's the king and queen here, right, and they say, "Help! Witch stole princess!"
Witch stole princess.
I ran out of room. All right. So these are the king and queen. They're very distraught right now because they've just had the princess stolen. So this is the princess, and she's like, "Help!" And then this is the evil witch.
To be honest, I wouldn't bother saving her. I mean,
and then you come up here to the witch's hut, and the witch is like, "I turn you into an apple." And then here's the princess now. Look at her. she's an apple, mate. It's very bad. And then we come across here, and then this is the heroic guy who wants to win over the princess's heart, and these are his men. And as you can see, I ran out of time, and the witch died. This is blood that I wanted to put down, but so yeah, it's pretty bad.
The classic fairy tale story from Squid Nugget there. The dragon witch and the zombie princess.
I had such a laugh building it. I was just absolutely crying. That's amazing. Anyway, let's see yours.
So mine isn't like a specific story. It's just a bunch of fairy tale things. So here's my castle, and this is like the fairy woods. You can see all the little fairies flying around. There's a wishing well here, and then that's the gingerbread house. It should look quite good at night as well, because there's all little fairies flying around as well.
Yeah.
So it's just as many like fairy tale things as I could cram into this tiny area, basically.
So we got a bad story and a nice little fairy tale. This is cool. I must admit though, the signs are what like slowed me down so much. Like actually typing out signs on the Xbox controller is just the worst.
Yeah, you gotta have
so
a keyboard
bad.
in, otherwise it's like letter by letter by letter. It's so slow.
I think I at least put like 3-4 minutes into doing that, like the signs. So annoying. But anyway, they're the two builds for this week. We got Squiddy's witch zombie fairy tale heroic story thing, and Stamps' fairy tale plot. I think we can call it a fairy tale plot. Yeah,
I would agree with that. So vote in the usual ways, top right corner or link in the description down below. Also, suggestions for next week. We will be using the Halo texture pack. So make sure you leave a suggestion that would fit with the texture pack, but don't leave anything specifically to do with Halo. Basically anything sci-fi, anything to do with space, anything futuristic, anything that you would work in that texture pack. Leave that as a suggestion, and that is what we will be building next week.
Yeah, but that's it for this week, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. We'll see you next week for some more building time. Bye!
Bye!